Good afternoon, children. A very warm welcome to each one of you. Children, today we will see a number value paper pattern. Okay, so let's see which are the different questions that you will be answering for your exams. Okay, now these are the different exercises, different questions that you will have to answer. So let's look at our first question, children. Our first question is, choose the correct value for the number 3. Okay, so you'll be getting different numbers here, and then you have to choose the correct value for this particular number. Okay, now I have given 3 here, so teacher can give you any number here. So you have to choose the correct value for the number that is given here. So now we want the value for number 3 over here. Okay, now below here we are having options, two options. Option 1, there are some candies here, and option 2, again there are few candies here. So what I have to do is, I have to count each one of them, and then I have to choose the correct value for the number 3. Okay, so let's get started. Now what are we going to do? Our first option is here, right? So we are going to start counting these candies. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Is it the correct value for number 3, children? No. Okay, this is 5 and here it's 3. Let's see the next set. 1, 2, 3. Is this right? Yes, this is the correct value for number 3. So what I'm going to do is, I'll color my second option. Okay, so let's color the second option. You have to click on this option. Okay, next one. Choose the correct value for the number 6. Okay, now the next one is number 6. So I'm going to count both my options and see which is the correct value for the number 6. So option 1 is here. Okay, let's count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's look at the next option also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so which is the correct value, children? 6, right? So I'm going to click and I'm going to color my first option. Got it? Now let's look at our question number 2. Okay, our next exercise is here. Count and select the correct number. Now what we have is, we have objects drawn here, and then option 1, option 2. Okay, different numbers here. So you have to count and then select which is the right option. Okay, so I have 2 sweets here, 1 and 2. Which is the correct option now? The first one is 5 and here is 2. So naturally the 2 is right. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to color the option 2. Next question. Count and select the correct number. Again I'm having some flowers here, so we'll count and then we'll select which is the right number. Okay, let's see which option is right. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So which is the correct option, children? 7 or 4? 7 is right. So I'm going to color 7. So did you get it, children? Isn't it easy? So this is our first exercise. Okay, and this is the second exercise, the second question. Okay. Now children, let's see the next question, the next exercise. Okay, now this is question 3. Count and tick, right or wrong, the number value for 4 is. Now what is given, children? We want to find out the value for number 4. Okay, and now I'm having some tomatoes here. So I'm going to count and then I'm going to select whether it's right or wrong. Okay, now we want to find out the number value for number 4. So let's count our objects. Okay, I have few tomatoes here. Let's count whether these are 4 tomatoes or not 4 tomatoes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So is it the value for number 4? Yes. So is it right or wrong? Is it right or wrong? It is right. So I'm going to click the right option. Okay. So the number value for 4 is 4 objects. Now let's see the next question. Count and tick right or wrong the number value for 9 is. Now I want the number value for number 9. So I'm going to count the flowers and see whether they are 9. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have only 6 flowers, but I want the number value for 9. So is it right? 6 and 9? No, it's wrong. So what I'm going to click? I'm going to click which one, children? Will you click on the right or wrong? It's wrong, right? So I'm going to click on the wrong option. Okay, isn't it easy? Now our last exercise. Okay, now this is our last question. Match the value to the numbers. Now I have numbers written up and here I have values. So I'm going to click and then see which is the right value. Okay, so first we are going to count the balls here. Let's count. I'll take my pencil for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now where is 8, children? Here, right? This is the option for 8. So what am I going to do? I'm going to color here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the right option. I'll click here. Next one. Let's count the lollipops. 1, 2, 3, 4. So where's 4, children? I have 4 here. Okay. So the right answer will be under this. This is the value. So I'm going to click here or color here. Last set of balloons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is the 8th column, 4 column, and my 6th column is here. So I'm going to click or I'm going to color here. Okay. Now children, these are the different exercises that you're going to get for your coming exams. Okay, this is the paper pattern the paper will look like. Okay, now you all know, parents, this is for you. Now you all know, parents, that we are going to answer our questions on Google Forms, right? So you'll have to, the child will have to answer it on the phones. Now we have just shown you how to color here. So the notebook, the child will do the exercises like this, but when you answer the Google Form answers, the questions there, you're going to click on these options. Okay, so I'm sure you have got an idea to what type of questions or what questions you will have to answer for your number value paper. Now children and parents, see that the children do these exercises in your number book. Okay, I hope you have understood. Thank you and God bless.